Hey animators, so in this video I'm going to just get Unreal open with a project that we can work with. So I'm going to do this tutorial in version 5.7, 5.8 preview releases out right now, but let's go with the kind of standard one most people might be using at this point. So I'm just going to click on new project and it's going to give me various options. I'm just going to pick blank in this case because I just want something really light that I can animate with. And so I'm gonna pick blank, and I'm gonna just stay with blueprint. I'm gonna save it on my H drive, which is where I use my cache drive for my UE project. So you can save it on C or wherever you want. I'm just gonna call it sing ball. Okay, so after a little bit, you will be presented with this after the shaders are compiled and so on. So this is what is currently kind of seen as a blank file, which it's okay, but it's not really, I wouldn't really say it's a blank file necessarily. That's super clean for animating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new level. I'm going to come up here, new level, and it's going to give me a few options here. I'm going to pick this basic one. So this is kind of a cleaner, area. This is kind of closer to the Maya, kind of layout with the grid and so on. A bit nicer, obviously, with the sky and all that. And I'm going to save this level. I'm just going to call it, say, anim level. And then I'm going to just do one more little thing, a couple more things, just to kind of set myself up a little bit more comfortably. I'm going to go to project settings. And I'm going to do a search here for map. I'm going to pick the editor startup map. And I'm going to drag this anim level in here. Game default map. Even though we're not making a game here, we're still. So that it just means that when I open this project again, this level will show up rather than the kind of terrain object we had. The third thing I'm going to do then is go to editor preferences and search for middle. And I'm going to invert middle mouse pan because without that inverted, it's going to feel quite odd. Whereas with that, it's going to feel a bit closer to Maya. And that is our basic scene setup then for our animation. And it's a little bit strange in Unreal when you're coming from Maya that you've got to think about the level that we've just created, this anim level, I've called it. It's just where things live. You can't actually start animating in this directly yet. You need to create what's called a level sequence, which is where the animation, the actual keyframes live. So you can almost think about this level is kind of like your overall project in Maya, like your project directory where you've got all your texture files, maybe you have some audio files, you might have a character rig, all that stuff kind of goes into it. But your actual Maya file where you save your animation, where you reference the rigs in, is not this yet. It's actually called a level sequence. So we'll create that in a bit, but first we need something to animate. So I'm going to create a very, very quick rig. We're not going to go into in-depth rigging, but just a little bit with control rig and just setting up a very, very simple sphere. So we'll do that in the next video. Cheers.